Been there, done that, know what's next. Life's a journey, never complex. A lifelong student, Been there, done that, know what's next. Life's a journey, never complex. A lifelong student, educators call, guiding future. Been there, done that, now what's next? Life's a journey, never complex. A lifelong student, educators call, guiding future, standing tall. Conscious parents, info hat on tight. Drove through decades, walked away for rights. From the motion pictures to the cosmic light. Contactees, journey, universal sight. Attempting to put the human back to humanity. Mic check, 1, 2, hear the clarity. Fascinated by the human experience. Sharing stories, breaking the silence. Human experience, hangout, come along. Kids, health, synaptic circle, singing our song. Random vlogs, life stories to tell. Each journey a beacon, wishing well. We all have incredible tales to share. Healing, activation, spreading care. Light the way, find the others. What's your mission, sisters and brothers? Attempting to put the human back to humanity. Mic check, 1, 2, hear the clarity. Fascinated by the human experience. Sharing stories, breaking the silence. Human experience, hang out, come along. Kids, house, synaptic circle, singing our song. Random vlogs, life stories to tell. Each journey a beacon, wishing well. We all have incredible tales to share. Healing, activation, spreading care. Light the way, find the others. What's your mission, sisters and brothers? Attempting to put the human back to humanity. Mic check, 1, 2, hear the clarity. Fascinated by the human experience. Sharing stories, breaking the silence. Rise, humanity, unity we seek. Community sharing, synaptic circle unique. Be the solution, live someone today. Assist in the rise, light the way. May this song lift whoever comes across, and may you do the same, no matter the cost. Spread the light, ignite the flame. In unity we rise, forever reclaim. Attempting to put the human back to humanity. Mic check, 1, 2, hear the clarity. Fascinated by the human experience. Sharing stories, breaking the silence.
See. Howdy and hello. Hi, Jane. It's me and you. And howdy, replay crew. I thought, why not? Been out and about all day. Maybe the kiddos will come out and say, hey. So howdy and hello. Nope, he already said no. And I'm having a booch. So cheers to anyone who chimes in. And stay tuned for Sunday's episode on holistic health when we talk alcohol. I got my booch going on because I'm still on holiday. I've been super holidaying, super hard, hence my inability to schedule or plan a damn thing. And we just got back. We did a lovely little hike. We went to a luncheon. Cheers, my dear. We went to this, oh gosh, this really cool place. I have to tell you about this place. I'm going to send this to someone. So if they catch the replay, I'm going to tell them the first at 4 minutes 15, we're going to talk about it. So Santa Clarita Valley. On one side, there's canyon country. And if you follow the Santa Clara River, hi, Carol. The Santa Clara River is huge. And the mouth is like Ventura. And it comes into our little valley and goes all around and goes up and around. Well, over by the canyon country side, it's also where the railroads were. So early to mid 1800s, this was the hot spot. It's where all the railroad travelers would stop, the workers would stop, where the stage coaches would stop. And it was this it's called the River Yacht Club. And now it's kind of RV park. And a grip friend of the Giants, they working on Spider-Man together. He opened a little pub, live music, restaurant, barbecue place. So we ate nice and hearty there today and then went for a hike. and ancient Vasquez Rocks National Park. So it was beautiful. So yeah, check out. I'm going to have to do a whole show and tell. In fact, I'm going to take my class there and some of these places because the amount of history that is going on in the Santa Clarita Valley is amazing. It's amazing. It's everywhere. So I have my new Christmas sweatshirt on. Thank you, Charlie.
What?
Charlie with my new Christmas sweatshirt. And I snapped my Midwest Night Watchers. I know I have to complete my order, but check this out. My Secret Santa. Boop-a-doo. Sasquatch unicorns ETs. Oh my. Got them all down. I was just wearing this, but it got a little chibi. It's chibi in here. So yeah, but I'm going to wear it tomorrow. Angel Wings and I are going to go live. So come chat with Angel Wings and I. We're going to talk all things dragons. And we're going to have a little chit chat hangout. And I know TNKB, Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot will be in the chat as well. But I invited us all to chat. And then I'm like, wait, they need their own shows. So Angel Wings is going to have a show in the next couple of days. I got Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot, including Matt in the show. Thank you, Jane. Isn't it cute? Yeah, my Secret Santa. Oh, got that. I have to show it again for those just tuning in. And then my little sign is so funny. This is somebody I knew from set too, my Secret Santa, who's now like a step cousin. And I used to always talk about the stuff in the sky. But now they says beware of aliens. I'm like, beware. I say, come on over here. So there's that and a little ornament. It was really cute. Cute little moments. Woohoo! Sandy Song Joy, nice to see you. Oh, nice to see you. I can hear you singing now. So we have been incredibly, I should just burp now. We've been stuffed all week. Priorities have been family. We've been unplugged. I got so many little like bucket list checks for this holiday for us, including that hike today. Very proud of the giant. And he shot all over the place there. So he was recognizing the set and stuff. Anyway, it's like one big set. But we've been playing games. We've been eating all around the world. And yeah, enjoying the festivities. And I think everything went well. It's gone well. It's gone well so far this holiday. I'm shocked to think a week from today will be a new year. And yeah, and a week and a half I'll be back in the classroom. So that trips me out a lot. Hi, Angel Wings. Good to see you. I just told everyone we're going to chit chat tomorrow. That beautiful advert and links and all that fun stuff will be out. And I can't wait. So we got more to talk about. Angel joined me, Miss Jamie joined me on my birthday chit chat. So I'm going to dive a little deeper with her and find out a little bit more about these dragons she plays with. Maybe my kiddos can chime in or two. Yeah. So what else was I going to say? Chugging a booch. It's Miss. I hope everybody's had a nice holiday. Did you guys have a good holiday? It was special here in the fact that I'm losing my synapses. It's been gluttonous. I don't know if you saw my gratitude post, but seriously, when you think about it, it's like, how lucky are we to wake up in our own beds, under our own roof, with our family close by, with a full fridge and full bellies and all of those things that we take for granted. And it's been a very gluttonous in that sense because, we have food for days, which is awesome. And that's why we really, other than today, we really haven't eaten out much, but spoiled. It was spoiled Christmas. Very spoiled. It's been like just with not only just the food and the abundance, but so much lovely family time, not a lot of stress and pressure. And that's what you want, don't you? Like you want to kind of, you're off the clock for the holidays. I'm not just talking about being in the classroom. I'm talking about thinking. you just not just a blob of jello, but you're existing through the holiday cheer and just are so grateful. And that's really where it all plays out. Hey, Ted, nice to see you. Facebook is here. Hi, Facebook. Nice to see you, Ted. Happy holidays to you. Oh, Ted, I'm going to blast you right now. I don't know what page you're on. Probably my old page. Ted and I met. One of our agents in Chicago would send us out for extra work, really, right? We were on Oprah show. It wasn't extra. We auditioned for Gary Marshall on Oprah. That was pretty amazing. And then we worked the conventions Yeah, we worked the conventions in Chicago, and we would work those together. Yeah, so and then we knew each other out here in LA. So nice to see you, Ted. This is how I do my live shout outs. I embarrass everybody. You say hello, I will say your name. So that's my howdy and hellos. Oh, cool. Well, I'm happy to hear. I have been connecting with some old pals from the past, which is really nice, especially, holiday time. You heal old wounds or you reopen old ones and assess and go, oh yeah, that's why we don't talk anymore. That's happened too. Came into a couple rounds this week also of just when you run into peeps and you're like, wow, we really have a totally different perspective on the holidays, don't we? It's you just seeing the two types of spirituality out there, I guess. You wait, what, Ted? Yeah, I got fired by them, then they took me back. That's awesome. Oh, Chicago. Chicago. That's pretty funny. Well, that's better than me, Ted. I left Chicago. I was with Ford Talent and Model and came out to LA and didn't tell them. So I kept that working relationship going very well. I had to hustle all over again. I didn't think to. Well, we didn't really have smartphones then, did we? But I wasn't like, I'm going to LA. You have any connections for me? No, I was a rebel. I was a pioneer. Speaking of pioneers, was it 1886, whatever, the pre-Yellowstone show? Super good. In fact, I have juicy stories now to tell my class because we're going to get into like the gold rush and stuff in the spring. But holy smokes, the pioneers coming over. Pretty amazing stories to tell. You're too nice. I wouldn't go back after being fired. I know, right, Angel? He is so nice. He's in Burbank now. Cool, Ted. I was over there too. Now we moved up a little bit more. I'm still LA, but North LA. Cool, but I'm not involved. Oh, Ted, it's so funny. It's so cute. It's barely hitting on Facebook, is it? I chit chat on these and then I interview people. So maybe I can interview you sometime, Ted. Are you still hustling? Are you still out there? Out in the field? I went with my craft service behind the camera for a long time. And then I had to walk away. Medical choice. Medical choice as I sit my booch. Any fun holiday tales from people? My stories are too jumbled up. And if it's anybody I was texting during the holiday, the giant hooked me up with some flour too. So I've been in a stupor. It's been really fun though. A super fun checkout. Oh, well. So what's my other latest and grace I was going to share? So we were some of our traditions, we still have our family traditions, even though the kids are privy to how things operate, shall say. Oh, Ted's editing now, doing small parts, but nothing big. I hear you, Ted. Industry has shifted, has it not? We were just eating today. There's a grip that during the strike in 23 opened this restaurant, the River Yacht Club in Canyon Country. Really phenomenal barbecue. If you ever need a place to go, phenomenal. Kind of off the beaten track, but it's an old historical site I was talking about earlier. And I really feel like it was decadent. And they do live music and everything like that. But anyway, he had to roll with it. That people don't understand that. Sure, down with Hollywood, burn Hollywood, sick pedos, blah 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 blah. But there is like, it's an entire industry, and if that collapses, that's hundreds of thousands of people that are losing their livelihood. So that strike that has been on and off, really, on and off since 2020, really, but the 2023 strike was gnarly, and a lot of us had to pivot. So that fella just took a restaurant under his wings and he still goes back on set. My hubby Ted is on Spidey. He's on the third one with Nick Cage, who he said is phenomenal to work with. He said he is one of the nicest guys he's met having worked on set ever. He's so professional. He's chill as F. He just kind of hangs out with the crew. You love hearing stories like that. I love hearing stories about some of those peeps. But yes, Jane, the flower. So come holidays, I don't maintain my cleanliness. Let's just say that. Oh, Ted, it was super cool. Super, super cool. So anyway, since 2020 have been either interviewing high vibe people and have a high vibe human experience hangout. I've been doing the synaptic circle. I did a year over on raising star seeds, doing that one. And then, the past 2 years I've been back to doing this stuff. So maybe you want me to interview you sometime. I'd love to do a roundtable. I have been thinking a lot about my Hollywood peeps because that crash, just talking to that fella today and hearing how people have to pivot or how they left town, or in the worst of it, they lost their lives. So entertainment crash is been gnarly. What's going on here? Jamie Kennedy had a really good live stream recently. He had someone on with him and they were talking a lot about the business behind it. And sure, streaming is the hot bit, but they invested billions in the studios out here, and a lot of them are vacant or like one show going. And in order to make anything, you have to fill up those stages. So it is so cool. It's so crazy what's been happening. It's been like a roller coaster. So again, with the gratitude and the holidays, super grateful that the Giant's been working. I mean, he's off this week and next week, but he knows he has 20 more days of Spider-Man coming up. He knows Dexter's been a hit so far. If anyone's seen the second one, I'm pretty impressed. I'm a Dexter snob. And when I heard he made that last year, I was like, what? They made a new one and the old cast isn't even it. This is awful. And he's like, no. Even the crew working on it says, okay, this is going to do it justice. And we started watching the first few of them. Does it justice. Guys, if you like Dexter, you'll like that other one. Just saying, watch it. And so anyway, that's coming back too. So something's coming. Okay, Ted, you're up for it. I'm marking you down. I'm going to stalk you. Just like I stalk everyone. And then like Angel Wings will tell you. And then I forget to book a time. No, I'll get better, Ted. Ted, let's do an industry chit chat. I'd love to talk shop with you. I miss the peeps. There was something filming near we went to Vasquez Rocks and something was filming over there today. And you see the yellow signs and you're like, oh, here it is. And my Giant gets triggered everywhere. Oh, that's where we filmed this and where the crane almost fell on me. He busted his wedding ring, snapped right off, almost took his finger off. He was going to fall off his crane, the truck. He was doing something. And then actually the ring caught him. Thank goodness it did snap, or it could have pulled the finger right out. So that happened like 2 days before he got down for the holidays. Isn't that crazy? Okay, I think the booch, everything's kicking in now. I'm just a little like, bleh. Hi, Rosie. Stall and then forget. Me too. Yep, that's me. Hi, Rosie. Good to see you, Rosie. Oh my goodness, Rosie. You know what it is too? This is more of a gratitude month than anything. This is not an excuse. And this is not to put anyone else in a different situation than mine. I am just grateful and I recognize the situation I am in. And that is being safe and sound. It's having a Giant by my side, my kids by my side through the holiday. I will choose the family all the time, especially because we never all are down at the same time. Even if like the kids and I are here, he's on set. Or if he's home with the kids, I'm running around or doing a lot of these. So we've just been like, we're closed and we're eating, we're watching, we're chilling, we're playing, we've just been doing this little cozy family thing. However, yes, Rosie, I come up with these brilliant ideas and then I'm just like, poof, I said it out loud and it's like it happened, but it didn't. Oh, how are these? Oop, that froze me out. I don't think this is working, this light. Oh, sorry, folks. 1 second. I know why that happened. This light is plugged into here. No bueno. Hey, where's my grip? I need a lighting tech. Is that you, Huckleberry? Hold on. Technical difficulties, people. Here, I'm just moving a light out. There. I just need you to come stand over here just really quick. It's doing it again. I told you guys this is going to be the worst timing for. No. This one will come off. Hold on, folks. Gotta take 1 second. This guy, you're going to have to track with your hand and find out which one it is. So it's not this one. Coming, peeps. Hold your horses. This is why we're live. Thank you. That one stays in. No. I don't need it plugged back in. You can take it away, actually. Take it away, Grip. No. You did it again. That is exactly what was happening the first year. Well, I figured that one out. This is why. This is why I don't have bucha often. And when I do, who am I kidding? I had more than that on Christmas. There we go. We're back. Okay, we're just going to do one. What happened was I found my second ring. And I'm like, you know what? I got a professional little setup. Let's do two. Let's hit it from both sides. Guess what? I don't have enough juice for that. So, yeah, that's not going to happen anymore. Thanks for riding that with me, Jane. Oh, I got my grip, Sandy. Thanks, Gregory Moore. Isn't it fascinating? It is. This is all about the information war. Anyhow, my latest and greatest. What else was to share? Honestly, I just wanted this little bump. I promised I wanted to do it live because I had throughout the week so many beautiful little like synapses connecting or little, dot connections of like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to share this, this moment that taught me so much. And then you get to the time and you're like, oops, what was I going to say? I can't quite remember any. But what I am doing is talking to community. So thank you, Jane. What else happened this holiday? I ran into a kid before the holidays, not from my class, not from our learning center, not a homeschooler, but a kid that the holiday is all about the gifts for them. And you heard it. You literally heard it. You heard them say it. You heard them talk about it. You heard their demeanor change when they were threatened to not have what they wanted. It was just this lifestyle that we are so not subscribed to that it was just, it was fascinating. It was fascinating to see in the wild, to see, oh, this is how they operate in the wild. Sounds super judgmental, but are we not always judging when we're assessing situations, when we're assessing fight or flight, when we're assessing, I'm going to get along with this person or I'm not? Like you're always constantly judging, you're assessing, you're going, you're understanding a situation for how it compares to your human experience. And that doesn't necessarily make you better or worse than somebody, but it does make you different once in a while. It makes you, wow, we really do things differently here. And I think the most interesting part about that whole experience with that child was that my children were with me too. And there were two instances over this break so far where they were horrified. They were like how could that kid talk to their parent like that, or how do they not see it's more than that, or wow, that's selfish, and you could see it come out, and it kind of reminds you how big the world is and how much in a bubble we can live on, as in social circles, especially with online, which we love. We find the others and we find our community, but then you can kind of hide in a bubble a little bit. And I've always stressed the importance of not pigeonholing anything, not making yourself just part of one little group, but being able to communicate with several different groups. And that's what happened with this kid and this family. We can communicate with them. We can hang out with them even. We can do stuff with them. Do we align with their beliefs? No, absolutely not. Are we having the same experience as them? Not at all. Ours were really warm and fuzzy in the heart. Theirs were very mental and like looking for the buzz. They were looking for satisfaction there, And so then it turned into a little bit like, what can we learn from this? And we were actually quite cognizant and very mindful of watching the parent response. And the fact that the parents were so like, didn't faze them one bit. Then what we learned a lot from that is, well, that's how this family choose to live their life. That's how they see the holidays. It is monetary and it is about hooking up the kids with a gift. Pardon? No, I don't, but that is one of the experiences. Yes. I know you guys are going to guess a million times. We'll talk when I'm done. They're like, who is it? Oh, heck, it happened again. Do you think it's, you know what? I think Amy told me this once. It's because I used my memory up. Oh, this is, if you want to know, you want to come on? You can guess. I'm just kidding. So my kids want to guess who I'm talking about. So anyway, hi, Jason. Hello, Jason H. How are you? Not sure which one. It's not Jason Horton, is it? That's the only Jason H. I know. Yeah, this is literally like nuts and bolts right now. Pulling it together. So the advert is Angel Wings is tomorrow. She and I are tomorrow late afternoon. Also Kentucky Bigfoot. We got them coming on the next few. And I have two educator pals that are coming on before next weekend. So we're going to fill the week next week with a couple shows. I'm really excited to share one of the gals. She's a passionate universal teacher. She's her spirituality is truly positive. She lives in the heart. She follows her bliss. She's manifested a beautiful career for herself. We're going to talk to her. And we're going to talk to one of the parents that I have because they are one step. They literally shifted. They went from a paralyzed state to healing their body. So wouldn't you like to hear that story? I think so. And there's Angel Wings. Oh, thanks, Ted. Ted, it's Rumble and YouTube. Used to be Twitch. I don't think Twitch is on there now. No, I have a couple stalkers on Twitch, so I stopped streaming over there. I don't babysit anymore. Yes. So on those, that's who I'm chatting to. I'm chatting to some YouTubers. I'll throw you my little playlists. Sunday, I'm live every Sunday at 5:30 with my buddy Lawrence August. He's one of my first roommates out here. He moved with me from Chicago out here, and we talk about holistic health and family health. Where you sharing my cool pics too? I'm gonna make that I have the advert, Angel. I'm gonna share it all over on YouTube, on Facebook, on Rumble. It's gonna be on all the adverts. I like the ones that you sent me today, so I'll use that one. Sweet. So anyway, yeah, that was interesting. You're right, Huck. You were mouthing a name to me. That's the other kid, but I think I talked about him in the last live stream. How we just couldn't believe how this child was talking to his parent. It blew them away. It kind of blew me away, but more so I felt for the parent because this is a parent who took it, who felt it and was embarrassed and humbled and like just kind of like at their last end. And so that's not a parent who is ignorant to the situation, like whatever, yeah, we have to get the biggest and best because it's what they want. This was a parent who was like, oh my gosh, my kid, I'm having a moment. So it felt really, really bad in that sense. And that makes it just, we just feel a little more like empathy and compassion. And none of my words are coming through very well. It has been gluttonous. What's been our favorite thing? We cookies baked up a wazoo. Like that was a lot of our gifting. So the cookies have been strong amongst us. I do like the snowball cookies, little Mexican wedding cookies. We do a lot of those. Those were my dad's favorite. And then the sugar cookies, a lot of cookies, a lot of cakes and pies and all this stuff. What are your feasts, guys? What do you eat? We had a Polish Christmas Eve. And then so many leftovers from that they're still in our fridge. We're still eating off those leftovers. So that was just a lot. And it's, not so heavy either. Fish and buckwheat and all this kind of good stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if anyone has any staples they do. And we were Midwest. It was like basically Thanksgiving 2.0. We had all the Thanksgiving stuff, but not so much anymore. Hey, that's kind of high up, isn't it? I can't show my shirt anymore. So Angel, you didn't see my shirt. I have a special shirt for you tomorrow. It was from my Secret Santa. I got it really did go. I don't want to hit it anymore. It's going to go off. I got my little Sasquatch, my Uni and my ET. Yeah. And I did have a new crew pal. Speaking of crew pals, there's my little alien sign. I am on a sugar high. Absolutely. My crew pal, Jane, another one wrote me talking ETs, but they were in full panic mode, like super full panic mode. Like you tried to ruin us, Crafty. You tried. And now it's here. What are you doing? Are you guys leaving? Or, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm drinking my booch. Like, I'm fine. I'm not too worried about it. In fact, I didn't say if you were really listening to me, I was just like, I see that you're very aware of some of the latest headlines. Be mindful of what is said behind the scenes or what is actually done behind the scenes. If you're trying to tell me something, just tell me. I don't want to guess. I can't hear you. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Sorry. No. No narking, just snarking. I lost my train of thought. No, I really did. Hi, Poncho. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So that was a Secret Santa pal got me that, and a couple like some ET ornaments and all that. Went full ET. So this crew member that's writing me going, oh, panic. Like, and I'm like, but you do understand, right, that they're here. They've been here for some time. They've integrated. That's where I lost him again. It's like, oh, I'll see you in another 5 years. But it was hard to see the panic. Are you guys seeing panic on your end? I've still seen some panic. Like I said, we've been in our family bubble, which has been a priority in our holiday bubble. Oh. You know, the booch, I have to actually see if Brown Dwarf's not on here yet. I'm going to talk to him as well, but I'm going to be in his hood New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So I'm going to try to catch a little mini live, walk into his little store and be like, everybody, it's Brown Dwarf. Yeah, this was probably ill-timing. Angel, you saw from us talking this morning how long it took me to get on to do this. So it was like within moments, I think I told you, like, definitely tomorrow, we're heading out. We like took off on these errands. Oh, look at those lights behind. We took off on these errands. We went on a hike. We went for lunch. We just did all that stuff where I've been kind of like allocating the time for the family. Like, which way is the giant going to go? Is this going to be, are we changing our clothes today? Like, what's it going to be? Weather has been warm. We are not doing any snow yet. We are pretty close to a snow hill, but nothing there yet. And it has been a while for that. What is that light? Come show. Are these your flashlights?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, who was that? Someone on Facebook. They had those lights that I think it was Lala. The uranium lights. Ginger told us, but someone on Facebook was talking about it too. Look at these special lights. So you can, if it goes on, you can go through like Goodwill and stuff and look for the uranium glass. There's other ways to do it too. Here you go, hon. Just be mindful of your eyes. Lala, speaking of Lala, I'm going to be on her show New Year's Day. So I will be on with her live next Wednesday's New Year's Day, I believe. And so that's the first guest of the year. So I guess it's January 1st. That's a good way to keep track. Hi, Hassan John. How are you? Doing well, sir. Hello. Yeah, my poor little Facebooks, man. They've been banned. They've been hit again. I got some weird strike for, I know that Happy Fun Ball we did, that little episode, that flagged me, but a couple other health words flagged me again. And then I've been so disappointed. Holy smokes. What is with, way too much time scrolling this week too. Hence the synapses are a blur, way too much flour, a lot of scrolling. I've seen literal fights by adults in chat threads over what guests people have. Like, how can you have this person as a guest? And it's like, oh, what? Wait, oh. So cancel culture is also for the people who host all the voices, even though we're kind of in a position of, you know what? I will bring on a controversial guest because I know who I am and I can hold my own and I know how to, navigate this conversation. So perhaps I can be able to share other sides of this person, maybe help a little bit. Like, no harm there. No, you're immediately put on a side. That's how it operates. You're put on a side and that's where you remain. And so I was flabbergasted what I was reading because both people to me are friends. I was snooping. It wasn't about me or anything. I was snooping. You know how those public threads go and you just get so engrossed. You start eating popcorn. You're like, holy crap. And I mean, the laugh emoji replies and just juvenile stuff. It reminded me very much of like the meme wars of 2018 and stuff like that. Just how people talk to each other. And it was like both of, being of service people too, like making strides, doing big things. But the fact that they just can't get along, I guess you don't have to get along with everybody, but if you're preaching, that this meat suit and this human experience you're having is here for the betterment of humanity, you have an opportunity to rise. You have an opportunity to help one another and build community and break through many things. What's the point of the picking sides in kickball? Like, I still don't understand that these talking heads are good and these are not, even if the delivery sucks, because some people suck at their delivery. Some people, it's a lot of ums and ahs and just, maybe they don't hold a good interview. Others are fascinating interviewers. Like, I don't know why why shoot the messenger who's just like, I like to talk, I'm gonna host. Anyway, it was so disappointing. And it was especially at, holiday buzz. It's like, really? This is how you choose to talk to each other on a public platform, and how you, I don't know, make it make sense. Make it make sense, please. Seriously, can anyone make it make sense? Because I don't know. Aw. Yes. Thank God it's Friday. Hi, Henry Nelson. How are you? Nice to see you, sir. Hello, you guys. Yeah, this was a random act. This is what happens when I get a little cloudy. What other thoughts were trying to come out? I'm looking at things for inspiration. Let's wear my Santa hat. But I guess it was more, that was a bummer. That's bringing my vibe down. I just don't like to see it. And I did not insert myself. Usually moments like that, like my old Facebook page, the old meme wars, the old 45 days, the 17th letter days, I inserted myself all over the place, mostly in support for people. I would kind of diffuse by killing with kindness, or, not being fake, just mirroring people. I mirror pretty well, and I can mirror to the point of making people so uncomfortable. So, I guess I do that a lot. I didn't in that moment. And it's not like I wish I did, but it was also one of those, there's nothing you could say in that moment. Someone is seething. They're literally seething through their teeth like venom. And you're like, it's like your dog barking, fighting. You don't want to put your arm in the middle, but you also are just like, there's nothing to identify with here, because they just are not listening. They're just spewing. So let them spew till they pass out, like the old preschool days. Hi, Daryl. Nice to see you. Happy holidays to you, Daryl. Very nice to see you, hon. Yeah, I got a little swollen from all my foods. I've been living on mashed potatoes, cheesy potatoes, pierogies. My little buckwheat cabbage rolls are really good too. Not mine. Bobsha made those. So yeah, these are all over the place. So cheers. This was my quick howdy and hello. And Angel Wings, I don't know if you're still here. We were talking late afternoon, early evening. She's central. So you're probably going to see us around 4-ish, guys. And 5:30 Sunday with Lawrence. And then Lala, I believe, is at 4 my time. That's live every week. And I'm excited to be on with her. Cabbage rolls, exactly, Sandy. And it had the mushroom gravy sauce. Very good. Very, very good. What was the other staples they have? Well, the vegetable salad. We had to go help. So Polish Aunt Bobsha, she wasn't feeling too well, but she still hosted. So we chopped everything and did everything. And it's this awesome vegetable salad, Polish vegetable salad. Everything is this big. So thank goodness she had a special slicer for it. But I myself just, we love that. It's worth it. It's worth all the blood, sweat, and tears you put into it, because it's so tasty. But, it's been a heavy holiday food week. Any pizza yet, Carol and Jane? I've been dreaming of Chicago deep dish. We didn't go deep dish yesterday, but we did have a pizza last night. And it's not chain. So I'm missing my Chicago pizza. Anyway, so who are the upcoming? Well, Lala, we got Angel tomorrow. TK, Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot. I cannot say it with a straight face or fast. And Miss Annie and Mr. Kwan. So that's kind of exciting. I haven't had a set schedule because, like I said, I'm looking up there. I'm working around the family's vibe, the family's energy. I am so thrilled to have so much of their time and energy. And we've just been doing games. There's a huge puzzle of pooping puppies. It's 1,000 pieces of pooping puppies, and it's all over the kitchen table, but it's very, very cute. And we spent hours on that sucker yesterday. Okay, I'm clearing. Oh, thanks. Here's the pooping puppies. 101 pooping puppies. This is a very tricky puzzle. And that was the point of getting it, that it was going to take a while. It's really fun, though. Clearing out my bathtub while I'm listening, slow drain, trying. Uh-oh. Hot bath before midnight. If you used a hot kettle, Angel Wings, did you use hot water yet? Like chug down with some hot water, because there could be something slick down there stuck. This health talk band sucks to save. I know. Oh, I have to check my messenger, Sandy. You know, those little bands and things, I'm so frustrated by it. I don't know about others that are still thriving on YouTube, but I personally am just like, I'm gonna get them. Like, oh, get 'em. So that's why I'm not giving up on YouTube. I feel like I'm gonna like, I'm just gonna get them. I'm gonna do it enough to. I have to be consistent, of course. Hence, I'm going on the live, even if I'm ready or not. Oh no, we're not talking that one. Just say TKB Jim. I will. TKB Jim and Matt. That's what I'll say. So, Sandy, I don't know what we're going to do about that one. I feel like we're skirting around the health topics pretty, better. We're scooting around it with code words and things. So that's getting a lot better. But what's frustrating is, we're trying to build community. So you kind of want to talk straight about this stuff. I mean, that's why I thought it was nice to be on StreamYard and to be able to stream everywhere, and you can just talk and it's live and in the moment and they can't catch you. Oh no, they catch you. They got all those AIs out there looking. Nobody's going to heal under their watch, especially if they can do it on their own dime and in the comfort of their own home. So it's still a target. But I guess it's also a target to be a universal host that likes to have many, many guests, different kinds and varieties. I guess you're pigeonholed. I already went through that, though. Yes, boiling water with salt. Cool. Kind of worked, but can't wait till TKB is on. He picks up information. So cool. Me too. I've got the cutest little talk text from them. I'm so grateful. So peeps, I was actually trying to do a little synaptic circle with all of them. Well, with TKB Jim and Matt and Angel. And there's just too much information. There's so much going on. So I'm going to talk just with Angel, and then we're going to talk with them. And so I think that'll be a nice way. But I do know, especially with the audience here, it will be fun to get back into that multidimensional talk, because I haven't had too much of that. A lot of it is kid related, which is awesome. But we've had some fun experiences as of late. Bless you. And who saw that video? Who did I see it through? I thought it was Brown Dwarf. It might have been. Who saw the video of the guy with the trees that are breaking? And it's like an invisible thing. And it's around there. I see reading the comments, and people are like, it was the portals that opened. But it were the trees breaking down and the big, huge branches. But I mean, first of all, a very brave fella out there with his little flashlight talking. But that was a pretty interesting video. And I think even though I was on the booch, my brain could not compute, trying to think of how did they pull that off if it was a sham? How are they faking it? And I couldn't come up with too many things. So I'm happy to open that box a little bit more and dive into that stuff a little bit more. Oh boy, Sandy's got some plumbing advice there. It's perfect. Perfect. Well, good. Well, I wish I was coming out with some zingers for y'all, but I'm still a little foggy. Anyway, we'll be rocking Angel and Heidi and dragons together. Yes. I can't wait to have that angel and dragon conversation. Dragons come up a lot in our class, and we did officially pick our name. We are the golden green dragons. And so that's going to come up, I'm sure. And I love how they talked their way through that choice, because it was the mantis for a while, because we keep praying mantis in our classroom. But the dragons is something that really holds for a lot of them, mostly because you can start with the little geckos and lizards and move on into the dragons, and we're growing together. But they also came up some really cool and ingenious little things that I'll probably share tomorrow too. And I promise, Angel, I'm going to be clearer, and I'm going to be on it, and I'm going to be super synapse ready. This is 4 days of fog. Sugar, flour, and booch. This is what happens. This is why I don't have it very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, with that being said, we'll have some ETs, some Sasquatch, some dragons, basically some multidimensional pals. That's what's coming up next, because why not? And then, of course, New Year's. I'm sure there'll be some chit chat about New Year's with Lawrence. Have some forgotten 2023. Oh, yes, it was. 2024 was the year of the dragon or year of the snake? Is that a dragon or a snake? I think it was the dragon, right? Oh, that's exciting. So, you know what? Blazer was telling us that. Was telling us all those years, just a couple lives ago. I can't remember. So ill prepared. That's probably why it's good I'm not ranting. So super ill prepared. What was the most special? What was one of the most special things? Well, one of our super duper family traditions, and I can speak freely now because they're aware. Since I was a little girl, Christmas Eve, we would get dressed up as a family and go out. We'd either be if we lived in the town with the grandparents, oftentimes we had to travel everywhere. So Christmas was like a couple times a year. We do some, oh shoot, there it went again. Why does this? I think my memory's done. I'm going to have to get off pretty soon, guys, because this is too much. Anyway, you can still hear me. So Christmas Eve. It's the memory. Amy's right. We would go out dolled up. And when we got home, we'd have these packages either on our bed by our pillow or by a fireplace, and the fire would be lit. And it was so funny because my mom would just happen to forget something before we went to dinner, or she'd be the first one in the house. So I never put it together. But and now the kids are, because they're right there. Oh, it is going to go out. You know what, guys? This is my memory. I am using up. That's what it is. So the kids can't help me here. My StreamYard has a certain amount of memory it will hold. And because I still have all my interviews on there, not my chit chats, but just my interviews, it's taking up all the memory. So I got to get them off. That's my philosophy buying this anyway. But might as well make it all messed up now. Oh, so Ted, you're still there. You're so cute. Absolutely, we will. I'm going to send you old playlists so you can see the actual interviews and see what it's like. Cool. So stay tuned for Ted. He'll be back soon. Yeah, so your phone's glitching too, Angel. Yes, here too. You guys don't have any Wi-Fi on over there, do you? No, I think it's the memory on here. So anyway, I'm running out of memory on here. Ted's coming soon. Okay, wait, I'll tell you the story really quick then. Okay, so when we get home, so anyway, my sister and I were always so worried about falling asleep. You know, we'd want to stay up and listen for Santa, but we also knew we have to go to sleep or Santa won't come. So Mrs. Claus would make these special jammies for us, and they were infused with Mrs. Claus's magic. And you put them on and you get sleepy. And Pavlove. And so every year, my sister and I got matching Christmas pajamas. Here goes going again. It is the memory. It's flickering on me. Oh, it's such a bummer. This is no good. Jamie, I'm going to fix this before our live tomorrow. I promise. Be the glitch in the matrix. Absolutely. Yeah, file in memory. Computer tech hijinks. Yes. I am being the glitch. And see, I mean, unless it's because I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I've been all week. Before it goes out again, Mrs. Claus would leave us special jammies. We would put them on. We'd have our final little, whatever, happy little moments. We'd often open a gift from out-of-state relative, and then we'd pass out. And we would pass out hard. Those jammies worked. So then come to being Mom, I started doing that for my kids. I mean, and Mrs. Claus would leave them for us every time. And it happens. My point of these kinds of stories, people get so hell-bent, especially the ones that don't have kids or, have situations. They don't have kids, really. And they're like, don't lie to your children. I'm like, it's traditions. Traditions have been passed down from ancestors to ancestors to ancestors, and they carry something with them. They carry an energy with them. So our little energy, I will, Jane. I'll totally give it some. The energy imprint of these traditions and the storytelling that comes with these traditions are just as important and just as a part of that tradition. So it was like the story behind getting these special pajamas was just as magical as getting the pajamas. And as you see it, and if some are on Facebook, I know our family, we get our magic pajamas. And when our giant came into our life, that has been a trip for Mrs. Claus to find everybody the same size to make it work. And it's been working. And we did it again. So it was really fun. And I'm going to always do it. And when grandbabies come, I will do it again. So that's one of our super duper traditions. Our super traditions I've had since I was a little girl. The other was, opening something from out of state relatives the night before. Like, again, it wasn't just the gifting, it was the gifting we get. My son, I wish I had it. He gave me a can. Oh, here it is. Well, first I got a rock with a little smiley face because I rock. And then mom's last nerve. Oh, look, it's on fire. That's my candle. It's for my son.
Yes, I'm very amazing.
My daughter hooked me up with some swag, man. I got some new shades and some sweatshirts and a beautiful sweater. You guys are so sweet. And that's the gifting part. However, the receiving part has been my human experience, my lifetime of going from a spoiled kid, spoiled. We grew up with money, and then to not have a penny. Like my dad passed the bank, not even a funeral. Like to grow up with money and then to have it, and then really to teach myself from the point I left the house at 17 till 50 to figure out that road, even though I came from money. It's been a mind trip. So the holidays were kind of less about how much of all the things to get that they really want and to make all of it happy, and more about make the week, the experience. Did we play a game together? Did we bake something together? Did we watch something together? Did we go on a hike together? Did we go somewhere together? Like it's not Christmas morning, period. It's the experience. Did we all get dressed up Christmas Eve and take a picture together? That's what I ask every time. Did we, like, all of those things are part of holiday traditions. And now that we're going into New Year's, we have our first change. I go like this because they're right over this little hump. My daughter's going to a sleepover. So it's our first time in my 14 years. I haven't had my little baby girl with me for New Year's, but I'm so happy for her because she's been looking forward to it forever, and she's getting older and I want her to be with her friends. So my little guy and I will get our jammies on. We're going to make like super sundaes. And we get sugar cracked out. Lawrence is going to love this. I got booch. I've been flour all week. I've been eating all week. And I've got my freaking, oh boy. Hi, Millie. How are you? I don't know. Nice to see you. I have no idea who you are, but cheers. So all these fun things are going to happen for New Year's. And I think last year I had some New Year's time on Carol and Jane. They had their Wednesday night live, the late night lounge. I hung out on there. And that was really fun. So building online community, I think, helps for the holidays. It truly does. I also kind of feel like I basically told myself that any budgets I had for going to these conferences and things, everything changed. It is now socialization, like I'm hanging out and I'm not going to particular things, especially after I saw how that whole cornering out, shoulder out thing worked, the rules that are in play. So what I am going to do is spend the time to get places to hang out in the physical with people. I think that's the most. Millie, who are you? Nice to see you. Oh boy. Well, I don't get truly D. I got some hard boocha, but I don't think that'll get me that far. Mm-hmm. Are you talking about a believer with? And in fact, I might know who this code is because remember, I can read things now. My Clairs have been on point, so look out. Although now I'm in a fog. Anyway, where are we at? Okay, 5 minutes. And Blazer's busy. Happy holidays to Blazer. He's been a busy bee, and I gave no warning whatsoever. So have to give a shout out to Blazer B for the replay. So Millie, tell us a little bit more about yourself. Where are you stalking from? Did I cover all the Christmas stuff, kids? Did I sound fancy? No? What's some of the other things? By the way, they've still been doing their little chores. They've still been like tending to their things. My favorite's Christmas Day when, the TV's on the entire day for background music, Spotify. It's like the speakers, but nothing. Oh, we watched Red One. That was, when was that? Oh, 2 days before. 2 days before. That's right. Didn't we watch something? We watched Home Alone. The day after Christmas. See, it's all a blur. I don't even remember.
The day of.
Okay, it's all a blur now. And they actually never saw that one. I was like, how did I never have to see this? You were tiny, weren't you?
I was tiny. Imagine not remembering which child is which in 2024.
I 1 second, hun, because I don't think the microphone's picking you up. Sandy, I'll talk to you very soon. I'll see you in the messenger and we'll chat more. Oh, counselor to the adults who want to stop drinking forever. I see. I love it. Well, fabulous. My childhood was in Oregon, Millie. So I don't know if you've seen their peeps on YouTube there. You're a direct counselor to the alcoholics who want to stop drinking forever. Interesting. That's a very long title. Well, yeah, I'm not understanding. I'm curious how you found this page then. Or maybe it was my talking about Booch for the first time, which I don't do that very often on here. Oh, all my beautiful little messages for the holidays, all my little high vibes, all of that. I am a muddled mess. You're muddling mint in your cup right now. That's me. I'm a muddled, minty mess. Why am I minty? Because I just got back from a hike. And I ran into a couple yuccas. I got, the cactus. Got my leg a couple times. It was universal intuition. Beautiful. I do love that. Hi, Claudette. Oh, nice to see you, Claudette. Thank you very much. I'm enjoying the holidays a little too much, Claudette, and the fact that, I pride myself in being like quick on the synapses, quick on the comebacks, quick on the improv. And, so I love doing this. I love chatting. I'm like coming up with stories and coming up doing this. And I'm in the fog. I feel like I've been in my cozy sleepers for the week, and it kind of like slows it all down, slows the synapses down, slows everything down. So that's where I'm at. So in that sense, though, I'm comfortable and I'm cozy, and all of them are choices that I've made. So I stand by all of it. And that's the exciting part. So I'm happy. I hope you've had a wonderful one, Claudette. I hope, folks, whether you have children in your lives or not, that really any age child. Let's just be real. My mom is 74, living her best life right now. She's in Germany. She has not been to Europe overseas other than Paris when she was young. And she did like the Christmas market. She's doing this big adventure, but she's checking in with us all the time. And it's me, my brother, and my sister. Brother's young. He's 28, but my sister and I are 50s now. And she feels this guilt, this mom guilt, which is, I get it. It's the holidays. Even though I haven't been with my family for years over the holidays, because I'm the one in California. No one comes here for Christmas. I feel like she's got this cord for us, and this cord to this memories and the way things should go. And this year it was like, jump, mom, have an adventure. Like, there will be Christmas next year. And there were 74 Christmases before you went. Try something different. And I'm really excited to see her try something different. So I was scrolling around a lot this week to see who's happy with their choices this week. Who has enjoyed sloth time? We have, I'm loud and proud about it. Who has enjoyed the run around hustle of going to see as many people as you can time? Who has enjoyed seeing Christmas through their children's eyes? Or who is really just pissed and mad at the world and waiting for drone, eyes everywhere the news tells you to look, and looking at this credit card bill that they have now, which you don't have to do it that way. Who's just meh, or who's like, wee. Like you can see it. You can see by their vibration online. And I just really hope that our future selves can remind ourselves today that we are the ones we've been waiting for. Our choices depict our experience. So there's nobody you can bitch about if you are not having a good time except yourself. And there is others you can look to for inspiration to look at the world a new way. And that could be something inspiring, as just a gentle reminder of showing your kids, wow, that's what it looks like to not be grateful. Didn't that feel uncomfortable to watch that kid behave that way? Like those simple little moments. I'm so excited that all of these things are out there. Oh, thank you, Gerald. I see you doing all that. Yes, peeps. So this is the wind down. Boom. Thank you. And if you catch the replay, I know this, I did my best with this when I pulled it off, but like I said, in a fabulous fog. Because that implies wrong to the individual. I hear you, Millie. Alcohol is a choice, absolutely. My grandson's 5. He was amazing on Christmas morning. Isn't that so exciting? It's so fun. It's so fun. And do you know what we went today? We had to return all the giant stuff. I got him clothes, which he hates. He did not want them. He's like, keep this on your back on your account so you can shop for yourself. I got him an awesome car vac. Mr. OCD's doesn't want because his car is pristine. He's like, learn your lesson. I said, don't spend on me. And I did. So he's like, take it back. So what did he keep? He kept a couple cozy things, but I gave him socks that were like this. The socks, they had a Bigfoot on them, but they weren't big enough. So I got the ones like this. So he kept some things. So anyway, seeing through my kids' eye was exciting. And I did go for the naughty presents, some of them. The ones that I swore I'd never do, but that's for another show. So yes, Millie, let's cheers for Millie, our new pal. God, she says, or he says, she or he says, GD, we better be grateful for all the moments. I think that's what we need to strive for as humanity. Just being grateful to meet people that don't think like you, grateful to meet people that live differently than you. And even though it was painful to watch these people, this person disseminate somebody online because they were trying to be a good person and try to bridge communities and bridge humanity. They got chastised, ridiculed, made fun of, and laughed at. I am grateful to recognize that as someone I don't want to be. So great gratitude is everywhere. There, I found some sort of synapse in all this muck. So back to the show. Thank you, Millie. It's a she. All right. Cheers to everybody. You have a most beautiful, excellent one. We'll see you tomorrow with Angel Wings and I. We will be live. So I'm really excited to talk to the chat. She's going to talk all things dragons and I'm sure angels. And then Lawrence and I Sunday at 5:30. And I'll let you know when we do that Hollywood Roundtable TED. I just ringed them in. Do you want to say bye? You want to do okay? You can do it behind me. He's got a little spite. Like it's not. There it goes. It's a web launcher. It was a must. And someone not to my face though. Okay, here it goes. Okay, now you're good. All right, back to playtime with my family. Love you very much. Cheers. Thank you, Carol and Jane again. Smell you later, guys.